Hello, welcome to another edition of the Pace Report. I'm Brian Pace reporting live here at Joe's Pub here in New York City. Singer-songwriter Malika Zarra hails from Morocco, but she was raised in France, and tonight she's performing selections off her very unique album off Motema Records called Berber Taxi. What I really admire about Malika is, one, that she's carrying on her tradition of Moroccan music as well as French and world music. Berber Taxi, this is your first project on Motema Records, and this is a lot different than your very first project that you did independently. I noticed in this project you really going more into your North African, your Moroccan roots on this.
Absolutely. This is how I perceive it, and it was definitely the continuation of the previous one, but I explore more rhythm, like for example the Berber music, and also some other traditional like Hawara, Isawa, and I also have a song from Middle East, from a composer from Yemen in Arabic. So yeah.
Explain to the listeners and viewers, what is Berber music?
So first of all, Berber, or I should call it actually Amazigh, because it was the term Berber was like European people or Western people who couldn't pronounce the word Amazigh, and then they choose Berber term, which is actually, it can have like a negative meaning, because I read that it was like barbar people, but I know that in the Western world we call them Berber. So the Berber people or the Amazigh people are the native people from North Africa, but also you find them like in Mali, in Senegal, and they've been there more than 3,000–4,000 years, and basically they're nomad people. They used to be nomad, and when the Arabs invaded North Africa, they basically went to like high mountains, in the mountains, etc. And they have their own languages, and yes, this is the Berber people.
You were born in Morocco, but you grew up in France.
Mm-hmm.
Now that you've an adult, how have you maintained the traditions of Morocco and also the traditions of the music?
So you have to understand that, you know, the generation of my parents, because they didn't really choose to go to Europe, to France. So by having this experience, this kind of people in general, I mean, wherever you come from, they have tendency of really trying to maintain their culture, heritage, even more stronger than sometimes than people living in the country itself. So so at home, yeah, we listen to a lot of music, Moroccan music, Arabic music, and that's how I've been heritated, you know, all this culture.
I've seen you perform the selections off your brand new CD and also your last CD. And one thing that I noticed that sometimes halfway during the songs that you sing, you get bi and trilingual. You go from Arabic to Berber to French. How hard is that?
Are you talking about the language? Well, I mean, it's how I grew up. First of all, you know, I grew up using different languages really naturally. So the art is always a reflect of what a person is, and I just, you know, go from one language to another one because this is my daily life is like that. Often with my friends, we go from another language to another one really easily.
I understand that it was a trip here in the United States before you moved here that an instructor told you to really reach out and really explore and communicate your African roots.
Yes, because I mean, I was starting doing that when I was in France a little bit because, for example, I started writing lyrics in Arabic because I would always forget the English lyrics in the jazz songs. And also when I started singing in Arabic, I felt that people really react more strongly because I think it's because when you sing in your own language, emotionally you have much more connection. So what you deliver is more stronger. So that was this first discovery. And then when I came the first time in '96, I met this instructor at the new school, the person who created the jazz department, Arnie Lawrence, and I was able to play in his ensemble. He had like a student ensemble, and he really encouraged me. He wanted me to sing only Arabic and French in this ensemble, and I was like, wow, somebody can be really interested in, in my Moroccan roots. That was for me the first and another discover, and then I for me it was like the moment where I solidified the fact that my Moroccan roots are a plus and not like what I was feeling before in France, like a problem. Yeah. So from that moment, I really went 200% and explore more this heritage.
That'll do it again for another edition of the Pace Report, reporting live here at Joe's Pub here in New York City. I'd like to personally thank Malika Zarra for her time, as well as the staff and management here at Joe's Pub. As always, please visit my website, www.thepacereport.com, for my weekly column as well as my past segments. Until next time, remember, if it's in the groove, it'll make you move. Until next time, peace.